Hey guys, welcome back to the MythCast. I'm the Storyteller, and
I'm your keeper.
And today we have a 2-for-1 episode. It's going to be a special episode and our first special episode because we have the finale of Welcome to Derry to cover today. And, oh bro, what an episode!
I hope you guys enjoyed that episode.
I hope you guys enjoyed. And for once, I'm going to say it. Spoiler warning.
Finally said it.
Finally.
How do you guys feel about that? He finally said it.
Yeah, I kind of slacked off the last 2 episodes. But we're chilling. I finally remembered that I can't just be talking. But yeah, so that episode was so good.
Oh yeah.
You know, I was watching that episode with like, I wasn't expecting anything.
Everything that happened was not expected in that episode.
Yeah, in the context of the episode, I was not expecting anything.
Absolutely not.
Comment or, whatever you guys think if you were expecting what happened. Because the last episode, episode 6, when it ended, I was shocked. Because we know Will has to have a kid.
We know that.
So, but with the information we get at the end of this episode, there's a chance that he actually could have died. And that would have been crazy because
we learned what Pennywise and the way he sees.
Yeah, so
everything.
I was thinking like this whole season, I was pretty much saying, well, we know Will's gonna be okay. I mean, yeah. Will's gonna be okay because he has to have Mike. But so at the end of the episode, it's confirmed that Margaret is Richie's mom. So that's big. That's big news.
Margaret Swayze.
Because let's be for real, we all knew it. Like. The way she was acting, and especially the way she said, "Let's kill this clown." It was.
We all knew this effing clown.
We all knew who she was. I mean, I had a feeling when those glasses were on, and I know that's a bit much, but those glasses, I don't know, something about them said a lot. But Pennywise, he was.
I did hope she did die.
Yeah,
but I take that back now.
Now that we know, it's glad that she didn't, because Richie was one of my favorite characters in the original movies. I loved Richie. But yeah, so at the end of the episode, Pennywise pretty much tells Margaret that he knows he's gonna die, and that he's not living it linearly. That he already knows he's gonna die because he knows his death and his birth.
He thinks it's his death and his birth, and he just cannot remember anymore.
Yeah, he's just like, okay, so I got killed by these kids, and now I'm back in the 60s. Let me go kill their parents. Mm-hmm. So, and he's got, like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but Marge, she got her eye cut out. But in the original movies, she has both eyes, which means he actually could have killed her, and he could have stopped the losers from winning. And so that's scary for the future seasons.
So I do wonder if we know that in the original movie her eye is okay. Mm-hmm. Is that a fake eye, or is that only because Pennywise is gonna go after? Marge in that timeline. Yeah, so here's the thing. Since he doesn't live like in a linear line, that does kind of pretty much saying every time the 60s came around, he should have known already. Yeah. So that almost says that he is still stuck in the loop, so he couldn't change anything, if you think of it like that. Mm-hmm. But if we think maybe that first time, like when we saw him in the It movies, that was his first to go around, and then he realized he went back, then it will be a little different. But if he's been going through this loop for a minute, he should know that he can't do anything in the 60s to stop them from being born. Or, stop the losers from being born. But that, like, as you guys saw in the first episode, Teddy got completely destroyed in that first episode. Because, like you said, he probably thought that was Stan's dad.
So my thing was, I'm thinking that he thought that was Stan's dad, and so he killed him off rip. But we know that that's Stanley's uncle, not his dad. So that could have been really bad. But that ending though, I mean the ending when Marge like puts it all together, I feel like sets up season 2 so perfectly.
Yeah, because it's not our fight.
Yeah,
it's someone else's fight.
Yeah, because I've always loved when shows acknowledge things are different. Like when someone gets recast in a show, I like it when they acknowledge it and not act like it's the same person.
They're like, oh, you look different.
Yeah, like when they acknowledge it a little bit, okay. But if they just choose to like ignore it, it kind of throws it out of whack. It kind of takes away the magic.
I'm pretty sure this is going completely off topic. Didn't they ignore Jonathan's change in Superman and Lois? Or did they address that?
I honestly, I don't know. I doubt they did it. Superman and Lois didn't seem like the type of show to address something like that.
It was pretty good though.
Yeah, because in another CW show, the Riverdale, Veronica's, I forgot his name, but her boyfriend, he got recasted in like season 3 or something. But they did, I give them that, they did acknowledge it in like season 7 when they got to the multiverse stuff, which is crazy because it was a true crime show. And season 7 was about the multiverse.
Got powers.
And they got powers.
Back to Derry.
Okay. My bad. I was
sorry, guys.
Getting a little off topic. But let us know what you guys think about that in the comments because
100%.
I didn't expect how that was going to go, but it did set it up perfectly. You know, with Lily saying that's somebody else's fight.
And Will staying.
That really, everything was tied up perfectly, and I'm really glad. So now we can go watch that show and we can go watch the movies and everything's going to feel different. You're going to see Richie, you're going to have a different type of feeling to Richie, especially since he was named after Rich. From the show. Ah, bro.
Him running out, sticking the middle finger up at Pennywise, saying, F you, we're going to win, and then sliding in to help them.
Honestly, it was like such... Besides Teddy, because Teddy was like off rip, my favorite character.
Yeah.
Rich was definitely took over Teddy because I've obviously had more episodes with him. It's just I don't know, but the fact that he was one of the only ghosts to not get like I don't know, like tunnel vision to the fact they're dead, because every other ghost in the show seems like they're almost like they don't understand, but Rich knew what was going on, and he was able to come back, not permanently. You know, he's still dead. You know, rest in peace. But his ghost is able to freely roam without having to be like in that saddened state every other.
And I'm pretty sure, I think it is because he died with Marge on his side, knowing it was going to happen, but
he accepted his death.
He accepted it, and he knows that he did it for the girl he loves.
Exactly.
Like her naming Richie after Rich, because that's her first love.
Yeah.
Now knowing that gives you a different feeling.
Yeah, and especially... It's just knowing how similar they are. They're not obviously Richie is a lot more sarcastic and all that in the movies, and obviously Rich isn't. But they still have that underlying feeling. You know, they feel like the same person. I seen somewhere that they said that it's almost like he's the reincarnation of Rich.
And I definitely feel like that in a sort of way.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like definitely him reincarnated, but like in One Piece, like the Will of D. Like something like that. It has the same. It's not Luffy's not the reincarnation of Roger, but he has the same will. And so I think that's kind of the vibe the director was going for. And honestly, watching this show makes me really excited because I don't know if you knew this, but the director of Welcome to Derry is the director for the new DCU Batman. Yeah, he's the same guy.
I did not know that. Actually.
Yeah, so honestly, I'm really excited to see where that's going. I was a little worried because he's also the director of the Flash movie. So I was scared. I was scared when I heard that he was going to be the director of the Batman movie. But after seeing this, I think he does a horror.
He definitely stepped up his CGI game.
Oh my god.
How do you guys feel?
Yeah, honestly, let us know how y'all feel about the CGI in the Flash movie, because that movie was something. That movie was something else.
And it was intended.
Yeah.
Like we were seeing through Barry's vision.
I don't know what he's doing, but he definitely found his lane with horror and clowns.
And Pennywise is such a good horror villain.
I've seen some people saying they want him to play the Joker in the DC.
Bill?
Yeah, Bill Skarsgård as the Joker. Bro, that would be...
wait a second.
Yeah, you gotta think about that. That would be good. Oh, I don't... Because the Joker's been very overplayed in media lately. And
Jared Leto.
Especially with Jared Leto. So, and Batman has a lot of villains. I think we should, not do Joker off first.
Let's get expanded on Condiment King.
We can go to Condiment King. I like Condiment King, Calendar Man. Like, you gotta lock in.
Man-Bat. You can do something with Man-Bat.
Okay, on a real topic, Man-Bat would be a fire start.
Exactly. Bring out the Court of Owls.
The Court of Owls. But the thing is, if they stick with starting with Damien, I think the best bet would just be to go straight to Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
And all that.
The
League of Assassins, because obviously you're starting with Damien. That's like the most bet. If you were starting with like Tim, right? And so if Tim was the main Robin and they weren't doing a story about him, then we could do Court of Owls. Because then it would be focused on Dick, but like as Nightwing. Because remember, he was like chosen as a kid to become the next talent, and he said no. So, but yeah, I'm really excited for that Batman movie. It didn't get delayed because they never announced when it's coming out.
Yeah.
And that's something I liked because like when GTA 6 got announced for 2025, it got
delayed
like 9 times. I was not happy about that. And I'm not even gonna ask what y'all think because I already know not a single person is happy about the delay for GTA 6.
Absolutely not.
I don't think there's a soul on this planet who is excited that GTA 6 got delayed for another 3 months.
But do let us know about how you feel about the Derry episode.
Yes.
Give us your theories about things, and just let us know in general about how do you feel about it,
and how do you guys feel about the next seasons, and who do you think is gonna be the main character for season 2 and 3?
Yep.
Especially if you think is gonna be like a grandparent
and
to one of the losers.
And let us know if you think that we're gonna see any more losers' ancestors.
Yeah, because obviously we know those two are there. So the ancestors have to be like in one of the seasons. They have to be important somehow, especially because they're the ones who kill Pennywise.
Yeah.
And if that's his main plan, then it makes sense to go back. But I had a theory that I told the keeper here earlier that episode 1 through 7 and episode 1 through 6 and that last episode was 7 or 8.
I think it was 8.
Okay, so 1 through 7 and 8, Pennywise seemed a little different. And so I was thinking that maybe through episodes 1 through 7, it was Pennywise, obviously. But like, not the same Pennywise from It Chapter 2, which is not at the end of the episode, is not the same it is the same Pennywise, but it's not, like he didn't live through it, like he just knows. But I think when he died in It Chapter 2, he woke up when they released the barrier. And so in the first 7 episodes, he didn't know he was going to die by the losers, which is why he wasn't fully targeting like Marge and Will. But then when he woke up, because when he woke up, the first person he went after was Will, not Lily. He's been after Lily the whole time.
And then woke up, went after Will, and then started going after Margaret during the whole ice.
Yeah, because I don't think, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think he went after Lily once in episode 8. He didn't even turn into like the pickle dad.
No, not really.
Only at the end when like he got taken
he was getting unmasked, basically.
Yeah, and that's different because he was just showing everything.
Yeah.
So I really think that he woke up in episode 8 and he was like, okay, let me go kill these two because I know that their kids are gonna kill me. Yeah. So I feel like he would have brought up the Marge and Richie thing a lot earlier instead of just trying to rip her eyes out.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, that probably is the Pennywise from Chapter 2 that awakens, because you know how they kill him, he takes that baby form, basically, right? And then he goes back, he wakes up, boom, that's where...
Yeah, so, I mean, that's our theory. We were watching a new Rockstar video, and their personal theory is that when he dies, he turns into a baby, and instead of waking up in Welcome to Derry, he wakes up back in 1908 when everything started. Like
a Benjamin Button situation.
Yeah, like Benjamin Button. Like he's getting younger
as he's going
down.
Yeah.
So that's a cool theory. So that was Welcome to Derry. Welcome to Derry was honestly some of the best time I had. It brought me back to 2017 when we had the It movies and Stranger Things. So to have these type of things back to back again really makes me excited to see how the future is going to go, especially with shows and stuff. Because I remember last time we were talking about how future shows are going to be like more episodes in less time. And so I'm really excited on how that's going to work, especially for Welcome to Derry, because who knows, we might get a 10 episode season instead of 8. So
that would definitely...
That'll be really good.
Yeah.
So that was Welcome to Derry, guys. And honestly, it was an experience. You had to be there. Watching it like separately, like after the fact, is good, but you had to be there every Sunday waiting, just knowing.
Yeah, every Sunday sometimes I would take another day, Monday, but every Sunday I was always watching.
Sometimes personally, I have some patience. I wait, not that Saturday, but I would wait till the next Saturday, watch the episode, and then Sunday watch the other episode, so I'd have something back to back. Because I know if I were to watch it and having to wait,
I want more. Like as soon as when Will was taken, I wanted that next episode right now.
Right there.
Like I really wanted to. So now, maybe going back, rewatching it with my girlfriend, maybe.
Yeah.
I might, we might binge it in one night.
Yeah, and that honestly, it's a different experience watching it like every week. But imagine being able to watch it just all at one go. Because has she watched the show?
I don't think so, no.
So like all that, she can get all those emotions in one go. You can see it all. It's good. That's gonna be a different thing.
Oh my god, just rewatching it all again might actually be really. I might do that.
Yeah, but back to the whole that he might be able to change. Like Pennywise might be able to change some things. I don't know if it was real. It could have been AI. I'm gonna cover it on the newscast this upcoming weekend, but I mean it's upcoming Sunday tomorrow. I'm gonna do it. But I saw this. It was like a Comic-Con panel, right? And it was for It, right? Again, I'm not sure if it's real or not. I don't have a good source, so don't quote me on this. But it showed like the It movie timelines. You know, like their slate.
Yeah.
And it showed 2016, It Chapter 1. Was it 20? I forgot what Chapter 2 came out. Chapter 2. Then it showed Welcome to Derry, Season 1, 2025. Welcome to Derry, Season 2, 2027. Welcome to Derry, Season 3, 2029. And then It Chapter 3 in 2030.
Chapter 3?
It Chapter 3, the movie. So that's the part where I say don't, because we know those 2 seasons are coming for a fact, because it just got confirmed. But the part that I'm not too sure is the It Chapter 3. Because if It Chapter 3 is coming out, that might mean he wins in the last season. And he might be able to kill one of the losers' parents before they're born. Which means he can continue the cycle. And they'll be 27 years after 2016. So...
Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting.
That's going to be something. And don't quote me like that, guys, because, like I said, AI is getting very powerful nowadays.
Oh my god!
So if it was that, it could very much be it could be AI.
And anime is getting dubbed by AI.
Yeah, anime.
Banana Fish.
Yeah, Banana Fish is using AI now or they're already AI, but they're using that to dub animes. But that kind of worries me a little bit, because if one of the losers die before they're born, wouldn't that make like the movies like not count no more?
Well, then again, you also gotta think Pennywise does like he doesn't see it linearly, so it might not always be in like.
But the thing is, his ending is in 2016. He dies in 2016. The only way I can see if they don't kill one of the losers, because in a different Stephen King book, right? There was they had went to Derry for some reason, because all his books are connected. They had went to Derry, and on the wall was written "Pennywise lives," and it took place after the It movies, after the It books.
Both of them?
After it was one book.
Well, yeah, but like
after the losers won, take place after that, and on the wall it writes "Pennywise lives," because you got to remember he is a god.
He is. He's a eater of worlds.
Really, the only thing that they killed was his physical form,
which was Pennywise.
Pennywise, but the Deadlights, which is what he really is, are still around. They probably went back to the Macroverse. So there could be a chance that he, like maybe Return was not like locked in or something, and he released him by an accident, and he comes back. That would be cool. But if they just like kind of destroy everything that these kids went to in this season, and the kids in in the It movies, if that just all gets erased, it's almost gonna not a waste of time.
I fully,
but it will feel like, damn, what was the point, you know? Unless they fix it at the end of the It Chapter 3.
Yeah, honestly, they probably are gonna figure out some way of having it like be somewhat in a like what's the word I'm looking for? Like where it's all gonna be connected and it's all gonna make some sense.
Yeah, because
they somehow are able to do that. Stephen King's able to do that. So I definitely do see that.
Yeah, that's also giving like the Stranger Things thing. The episode I filmed, I think it was episode 2 or something of the MythCast, where I came up with a theory that maybe at the end of season 5 of Stranger Things, they go back in time and erase everything.
Yeah.
Because even though it was my theory and the theory that I've seen around, obviously I'm not claiming 100% credit. I took inspiration from other stuff that I saw. I hope, even though I'm the one who said it, I really hope that's not the case. Because if season 5 destroys seasons 1 through 4, that would be terrible. Like Umbrella Academy, I hated the ending of Umbrella Academy.
And then they sprout out as flowers.
Yeah, no.
Like that leads on for season 5. I don't know if anyone else sees that, but that definitely leads on for season 5.
I really like the Umbrella Academy.
Listen, this is like nothing superhero related, nothing like that. Fuller House, the ending for that, the season 5 for that, pissed me off so much because Stephanie came in pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Could have been in season 6.
Yeah, Fuller House. That, bro, what a show, bro. I remember.
I love that show.
I really do like Fuller House. That was a good show.
Full House was great.
Full House was
Fuller
good.
House made it somehow better.
Yeah, Fuller House was a good show.
Like, my
But then Mary Kay and Ashley, they didn't want to come back. I'm not gonna get into that. But they didn't want to come back for the show, and that was low-key annoying.
But please do let us know about your theories for Derry and it.
Uh-huh.
Now, another topic, the last topic for this episode.
Percy
Jackson, episode 3.
That was a pretty good episode so far.
I love this so much.
Yeah, man. Especially with the Chronos, like
the Chronos casket.
The casket, bro. The gold, the black and gold. That was
God. The design on that is amazing.
Yeah.
And then Luke trying to convince spoilers.
Mm-hmm.
By the
spoilers,
way,
obviously.
But we said that in the beginning. But this is spoilers for both things, of course. But Luke's casket.
Yeah.
I mean, not Luke's casket.
Chronos.
Chronos' casket, and then Luke trying to convince Percy
to join them.
Join us, and we can end the war tonight because Chronos. Chronos told Luke a prophecy, which he probably twisted it in his words.
Yeah,
to obviously get him to be free. But the prophecy is basically just saying, if we have a god of the upper 3 children, if a demigod of the upper 3, we will be able to end the war, be able to take down Olympus, which is what they're planning to do. What Luke's planning to do. That's why he needs to go to Fleece. But he said that if he got Percy on his side, he wouldn't need to go to Fleece. That's enough to get Chronos alive again, to resurrect Chronos.
Yeah, because the power of the big 3, as we know, Poseidon, Zeus, and Hades are like top dogs, bro. They are the strongest gods.
I think they were the first gods born.
No,
not the first gods born, but Chronos' first kids. I'm pretty sure. Right?
So I'm not too sure about Poseidon and Hades, but we know Zeus is the youngest child because he was the last one. Because when Chronos was eating all his kids, he ate every single one, right? And then
Zeus was the one that got him out, of course.
So Zeus, instead of getting eaten, his mom gave Chronos a rock instead, and so he ate the rock, and that was it. He thought that he ate Zeus, and then Zeus went to go live with a goat, a magical goat, not a goat like she's the goat, but like a literal animal, like a talking animal, and she raised him, and he came back, released his siblings, trapped all the Titans, and he became the king of the gods. Obviously, this is called the MythCast for a reason. I know my stuff.
True.
So they're not the oldest children, but they are the strongest. And I'm not 100% sure why they would be considered the strongest. I know they are the rulers of the biggest parts.
Well, Zeus considered the strongest because obviously he locked his father and the other Titans away and saved his siblings. But
Poseidon and Hades is something that was always a little confusing to me. Because
the god of the sea.
Well, the thing is, they weren't the god of the sea and god of hell when they were born. These are titles that were chosen and given to them.
You are right.
Because when they were released, from Chronos and they destroyed everybody, Zeus was given the title King of the Gods, right? And then he was given his thunderbolt. Then Poseidon and Hades were next up to pick what they were getting. And Poseidon was I don't even remember who gifted these items to these people, to the gods.
Boons. These boons. Let's get it right now. They're boons.
The boons to the gods. So like, they offered the choice of hell and the sea, which was trying to think of the weapons that the trident.
Trident and the
and I think Hades' mask or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
And obviously we know Poseidon won that bet, and he got the sea and horses and earthquakes because he likes to be extra. And then Hades,
mercy.
And then Hades, obviously, I don't know if you guys know this, he is the ruler of hell.
Obviously, the god of the underworld.
Yeah, and because he got the worst spot, he got to name it. He got to name his office after himself. So Hades works in Hades. But I don't necessarily understand why they would be considered the strongest if they're not the oldest, and they're not
based off strength and willpower in a technical way.
I guess, or maybe they were just those 3 were the ones who put Chronos away. Maybe they they earned their titles.
Yeah, that could be
true.
I
think that most likely is what happened. I think when Poseidon and Hades got out of Chronos, they met up with Zeus, and they were the ones who took control of it.
The gods are all about pride and work and stuff. So that definitely adds up more.
So I think that's how things went down.
Yeah.
So, but genetically though, don't know how they will be considered the most powerful. Like if their DNA is the reason.
Let's just leave it at this. They got aura.
Yeah, they got aura.
They got aura.
I think that's a good way. I think that's a good way of ending that part of the conversation. You know, they just got mad aura, and they got enough to take down Olympus.
Going back to Percy Jackson. So after Luke talks about that, Luke takes them down to see Tyson, because Tyson was taken away, of course. And they're talking about how Tyson is not Tyson. They're talking about how they could end the war, obviously, and they should. And Percy, he's thinking about it. He really looks like he's thinking about it, definitely. And then next thing we know, Tyson he takes a fireball from one of those lycanthropes or whatever they're called again. He puts it in his compass.
The compass thing he makes.
And then it actually blows up because it was a bomb.
Yeah.
And then he walks out with aura. I gotta mention that. He walks out, the jacket's on fire, and he takes it off. It was so cool.
There was fire, you know.
And then they escape on the lifeboat, and Allison sends after them, obviously. Luke doesn't want them to be killed, but Allison's trying to kill him.
Yeah, I mean, you would want to kill someone too if they threw you off that boat like that.
Yeah, no, of course. But they walk out, and then on the lifeboat, Annabeth is talking to Percy. But Annabeth is talking to Percy about about the prophecy from episode 2. And she's telling him that it's talking about one of the children of the big three
being like the cause or something.
Being like a prophecy child and being either the savior of Olympus or the cause of the destruction of Olympus.
Yeah.
Which really leaves Percy in just mixed emotions right now.
Yeah, honestly.
And he said he wished he didn't know.
Yeah, which I mean he wasn't supposed to know. So Annabeth telling him he didn't want to know. He said early in the beginning of the episode that he did not want to know, but she told him anyways. So you know it kind of is what it is at that point. But honestly, that episode was really good, and I think it sets up the next episode coming up this upcoming Wednesday. And as you know, we're gonna be there covering it. But is there anything else you would like to add on to it?
No, not really. I think that's all. I'm just excited. Let us know what you guys thought about the episode. But I am just excited to see next episode and see what they do, because I know Percy is definitely torn right now with the decision he has. Yeah, so we're going to be back next Wednesday for covering Percy Jackson, and we're going to be back in 2027 covering Welcome to Derry, when it comes back. Of course. Sadly, I have to wait that long. We have to wait, but we're going to cover it the full thing, because obviously we know the MythCast started midway through the season, and we didn't get to cover everything. If you guys would like, we can go back and cover previous episodes. If they want that. So let us know that. That'll be actually really fun. I would love to go back and cover previous episodes we didn't get to do. Because we did mention a little bit of snips about the previous episodes, but we never fully went into detail. Or if you guys want us to go cover something else that's not maybe not a show that's currently airing, maybe it's your favorite show. And please do stay tuned, because we have a lot of stuff coming, and you guys are gonna Stranger Things soon. Stranger Things season 5 is gonna be coming out next week Thursday. Next week Thursday at the end of the at Thursday. Cover that Saturday. So that'll be it. So thank you guys for joining us on the MythCast today. We hope everyone has an amazing weekend. An amazing weekend. Please tune in tomorrow for the newscast. I got a bunch of stuff for you guys to listen to. I'm very excited. And, keep in touch, because there might be something new coming in, maybe sometime during the week. Maybe not this week, but, keep in touch. But for now, we're the MythCast, and we'll see you next time. See ya.